After a thrilling morning exploring the treasures of the sea and the spectacular wilderness of the Indian Ocean, I've opted for a laid-back, beachy afternoon at the lodge. And what better way to warm up after a day of swimming than with a glorious curry, inspired by an ingredient that this region is very famous for.
iSimangaliso. iSimangaliso. That's it. iSimangaliso Wetland Park. Take 25. Thonga Beach Lodge is situated in the heart of iSimangaliso Wetland Park, which is a World Heritage Site. But what most people wouldn't know is that we're also in peri-peri territory. So being in peri-peri territory and also right by the sea, it made a lot of sense to do a peri-peri seafood curry. And Chef Carl here at Thonga Beach Lodge was able to get me these awesome little packages of fiery hot chili, which they sell on the side of the road. So that is going to give us the real kick in this curry. So some onions in a little bit of oil and butter, a few curry leaves, and just one capsicum. Usually I don't like capsicum, but those are sweet. iSimangaliso Wetland Park. Now I can say it. Now to draw out all the moisture from the onions and capsicum, Chef Carl gave me some of this salt, which he gets here at Thonga Beach Lodge, and it's called koi sand salt. And if you smell it, it kind of smells of like almost crushed seashells, because it's from these oceans here in South Africa, so it has that really unique flavor. It's so yum. And then like any good curry, there'll be lots of garlic and a lot of ginger. Now before I add in that chili, I'm going to add some of this incredible masala, which Chef Carl gave to me as well. And then in praise of the African sunset, I can't help myself, there has to be a little bit of turmeric as well. And now you want this to toast off really well, so all those spices kind of release all their oil. Okay, this is smelling incredible. But now to the star of the show, which is the peri-peri chili. I want some heat, so I'm going to go about 2 teaspoons. That is so red. And this is going to be a hot curry, just by the way. And you can see the intensity of color in this chili powder. It's because these are the chilies before they're dried, and they are properly hot. Like if I just have a little bit of, yeah, hot. Woof! Okay, now to combat all that heat, I'm going in with some concentrated tomato paste, a little bit of sugar, and in a curry like this, when using so much tomato paste for that intensity, it's actually really good to use some fresh tomatoes to kind of balance out the flavor. And now make sure you cook everything gently here, because as you can see, this is incredibly rich in flavor, and you don't want to have any burnt bits that'll kind of give bitterness. In with a bunch of water, and then we're just going to let this cook down for about 20 minutes so all those flavors intensify. It is pretty hot, and to mellow it down just a little bit, oh wow, that is really hot back there as well. So to mellow it down, it is delicious. It's just that peri-peri is real. So to mellow this down a bit, I've just got some cream. It's going to balance that flavor and maybe help the back of the throat a bit. And funnily enough, the curry now does look like kind of burning flames. It's now become a deep orange color, reflective of its flavor. That means there is a lot of bang for your buck in this dish. So while that's gently simmering, we can go in with the seafood. So the prawns are going to take the longest. They can go in first. We'll just let them simmer in their fiery hot bath. Next in the fish, and I'm using some Cape salmon. And you can see it's a gentle heat here. You want slow simmering. And now finally, dotting the mussels in all the gaps. We'll let that cook for about 3 to 4 minutes until all those mussels have opened and all the fish is completely cooked through. Ooh, gust of wind. They call that the Thonga gust. It's well known in this area, and it's a gust of wind that comes through once a day, but you never know when it's going to happen. And it basically looks for good food. So if you've made a nice dish, the gust of wind comes. Okay, big reveal. Look at that. That's it. This curry smells incredible. A little bit of fresh coriander, some lemon juice. And then this is totally optional, but I've fried some curry leaves in oil and they're beautifully crisp, and they can provide just such a nice fragrance on top as well. Kind of like little jewels, curry jewels, piece of art. Okay, so my favorite part of the day, this is when I get jumpy and excited. Oh, too hot. Oh, hot and hot. Oh. There is so much flavor in there. That real kick from the peri-peri is awesome. But then that seafood is really nice and delicate as well. And when I'm in such a special place as I am at Thonga Beach Lodge, I thought I have to do something kind of equally impressive and special. And I'm pretty happy with that. On fire.
What a way to turn up the heat in this already magnificent location.